Yes, this is Merville Mars. I once classed myself as your blogger from Alma Grove. I'm no longer at Alma Grove. I am homeless. I'm living in sheltered accommodation until they can provide some place for me to live. I am coming from the premise of my book, HCT Group Impact Report 2016. 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. 600,000 older people in the UK say they leave their home once a week or less. My husband and I became that 600 people. 600,000 people. I've been asking Steve Reeves to repost the story he did for my husband at 16 Alma Grove, Bermondsey, London, SE15PY, where we resided from we were introduced. Although he had his own home in Wilson Road, I decided I wasn't going there because it didn't belong to me. This is the book I wrote. Over the years, I've written several books. They've all been destroyed now. In Honor of Strong Women Everywhere, which was signed by Sir Mark Rowley at the launch of A New Med for London in September 2022, a month after District Judge Stellini labeled me a violent nuisance. Today I've been watching the struggle of Big Stone TV, Claude Sinclair, and his journey with prostate cancer. And I tell the world that my journey with systemic discrimination, the experience of multiple discrimination, started after the death of my brother Walford Byron Alberni Nemhard. I was working at King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation, Just Workplace Nursery, Mopata House Day Nursery. I understand that they've all closed down now. A lot of units in the NHS are being closed. I'm bringing you the story because today I was supposed to be, what time is it, in court? So I'm going to read from here. Melissa is wreaking havoc in Jamaica. I understand Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth are the worst hit because they were the eye of the storm. General form of judgment or order. And I wrote, protected by the Mental Health Act from 1, and 1 is housing for women. First defendant, reference HOU 16/29/7297. 2, in the county court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, charge dropped by Met Police at the Walworth Police Station, where I was handcuffed when I was asked to come visit the station, and HHJ Richard Roberts, vacated KO2CL 827. The county court, there's a stamp. I tried to do a live on Big Stone's story, and I finished everything, and of course YouTube is not allowing me to upload. How silly. Anyway, Mrs. Merville Myers, first claimant, reference Mrs. Merville Myers. Housing for women, first defendant, reference house HOU 16/297. Before Deputy District Judge Ackland, sitting at the County Court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, the G Street Courthouse, 29 to 41 G Street, London, EC1V 3RE. Upon hearing counsel for the defendant and the claimant not attending, and I wrote on the side, where was I? It is ordered that 1, hearing adjourned to 29th October 2025 at 2 p.m. with a time estimate of 1 hour. 2 cost reserve dated the 30th of July 2025. And I wrote on here down the bottom, 31st July 2025, HHJ Richard Roberts imposed a ban on me having access to my mobile. This lasted until the 23rd of the 9th, 2025, and that was when the case was vacated after it was dropped. I wrote, I said, HHJ Richard Roberts imposed a civil restraint order on the 31st of the 1st, 2025, KO5EC530. I am not going to even try and upload to YouTube right now because YouTube is making an ass of itself. I thought they had suspended one of my accounts, but they're still there. So I'm not going to give them any opportunity now to do so. Housing for Women Criminals, Devonshire Solicitors LLP, along with County Court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, will be charged for breaches of the Equality Act 2010 protected characteristics and GDPR 2018, Housing Act 1988 and Eviction Act 1977. I think I have that right. HHJ Richard Roberts and District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham head the list of culprits from the Judiciary of England and Wales, the criminal justice system and the Crown Prosecution Service that will be going to jail, dating back to Dr. Maria Hudson's The Experience research paper, The Experience of Multiple Discrimination at King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust. I'm putting these back in. Yeah. Yeah. And these are some other things. Yeah. The criminal, that is Housing for Women. I'm not bothered by them. So let me put these away. I was gonna go out, but I'm not bothered going out because it's raining. And I'm gonna stay safe, staying here where it's dry. "18 Facebook pages, account disabled. LinkedIn, Google My Business, Google AdWords, Google Maps, reviews." I used to get 100 to 100,000 each because I just sat and created. Website created from scratch, My Vision, http myvision.org.uk, stolen by Guy Lawful and Mark Upton. Contacted by Facebook and Twitter legal team in 2017 on behalf of BWB, Bates, Wells and Brathwaite, 4Leaf CEO June O'Sullivan, Richard Hartiman in Childcare, MC. TikTok, 55k views, 300 plus comments, Conjo Mashup Jamaica. BT Engineer Cable Cut, 28th of the 5th, 2025. 236.5k. YouTube 700k. Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson, Byron Ward, King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation Trust. Miss Lou's one daughter, Ratty Nemhard. Instagram 212k views on Met Police retreats to neighbors. Letter retreats to neighbor. 53.6. I'm not gonna even bother. 1k promote book Buckingham Palace. 1k read book. 1k Mark Rowley signs book at a new Med for London launch. 4k copyright. 2k bust out some girl head. 7k girl man a run you down. I put here 3k, but I've gone to add up and it's 7,121k in all. 2k burgled, 4K arrested acid 2nd of the 6th 2025, and 5K cable cut, 1K Debbie Gilchrist, 8K Joel Hooper 2nd of the 6th 2025, TikTok 1,355 views HMCTS, and then another rotten window. I'm going to leave this here. I'm just showing you and showing the world what I'm capable of doing. And 33 years of my creations have been destroyed, and Nationwide then allowed checks to be drawn, 7 checks, after I reported that my house was burgled. Okay, so it was reported to Santander, NatWest, and Nationwide. What is Nationwide doing? Financial Ombudsman, you two are responsible. Housing Ombudsman, you two are responsible. I'm going to leave this now. I'm going to get some rest. I've been up and about all day. I'm praying for my fellow Jamaicans. Melissa is creating havoc out there. And I give a word of prayer for Claude Sinclair, aka Big Stone TV, on his journey with prostate cancer. You can't stop me. YouTube, you can't stop me. Facebook, you can't stop me. LinkedIn, you can't stop me. TikTok, you can't stop me. Twitter, you can't stop me. So I fall, I rise again.